Okay, picture this. Your child's room, again, total disaster zone.
Hmm.
Or you're in the grocery store, say no to candy, and boom, full public meltdown.
We've all been there.
Right. And what's that feeling inside you? Like just raw frustration, anger, maybe even thinking, are they just trying to push my buttons?
Yeah, that feeling of they're doing this to me, it's super common. But what if?
Mm.
What if it's actually almost never about you?
Okay, intriguing. So we're kind of looking at it wrong.
Often, yeah. We apply our adult logic, our fully formed brains, to kids whose brains are just fundamentally different. We've got a distorted lens.
So that's our deep dive today then, peeling back those layers.
Exactly. Using some neuroscience, a bit of compassion, to really look behind the curtain of childhood behavior.
The goal being less stress for us parents, and maybe understanding what they're actually saying.
Precisely. Moving from blame to understanding.
Yeah.
It changes the whole dynamic. Think about it. An adult colleague throws papers we think disrespectful.
Yeah, totally unprofessional.
But then a 4-year-old does something, similar in its disruption, and we slap the same label on it. Disrespect.
But the internal machinery is completely different. We have that prefrontal cortex doing its job, mostly.
Right. We have impulse control perspective. They just don't. Not yet. A broken crayon can feel like the end of the world to them.
It's like asking them to do advanced math when they're just learning numbers.
Exactly. And that's because the brain development piece is huge. It's not finished cooking until the mid-20s.
Mid-20s? Wow.
Yeah, and it builds bottom up, back to front. So the early parts on board, that's the brainstem, the limbic system, the downstairs brain.
The emotional security guard, kind of. Fight or flight.
You got it. Survival instincts, big emotions, fear, anger. That part's fully operational pretty early.
Okay, but the upstairs brain, the CEO part.
That's the prefrontal cortex, yeah.
Yeah.
The thinking, planning, regulating part.
Yeah.
It's like the intern. Loads of potential, but easily overwhelmed.
And the connection between upstairs and downstairs isn't always great.
Especially under stress. Tired, hungry, overwhelmed. The amygdala that's in the downstairs brain just takes over. It's called an amygdala hijack.
Floods the system?
Yep, with stress hormones. And basically shuts off access to the rational, thinking upstairs brain.
So the tantrum, it's not manipulation. It's like a neurological short circuit.
That's a great way to put it. A downstairs tantrum. They are literally having a hard time not giving you a hard time.
That changes things. Okay, so if all behavior is communication, we need to be detectives, not judges.
Exactly. Get curious. So a big meltdown might mean,
I'm totally overwhelmed. My senses are overloaded. Help me calm down.
yes, or that constant no. It might be.
I need to feel some power here, trying to figure out who I am.
Mm-hmm. And the messy room. Less defiance. More.
I literally don't have the planning skills for this. Where do I even start?
You see, or hitting and pushing often means big feeling, no words, no control. They're just struggling with the tools they have.
Okay, so practically, what do we do when we feel ourselves getting triggered?
First step, always, regulate yourself. Your calm is contagious, or your chaos is.
Oh.
So pause, breathe. Box breathing, whatever works.
Model that calm. Got it. Then what?
Get curious, not furious. Detective mode. Instead of, why did you do that? Maybe try, wow, that was a big reaction. Help me understand what happened.
Seek the need, not just the action.
Okay.
And you mentioned connection.
Crucial. Connect before you correct. Empathy first. Validate the feeling, even if the behavior isn't okay.
Like with the candy, I get it. You really want that candy. It's super disappointing.
Yes. Acknowledge the feeling. That helps calm the amygdala, brings the thinking brain back online. Then you can gently reinforce the boundary, or teach.
So it's like being a coach, not just a referee blowing the whistle.
Exactly. See it as a teaching moment. Coach emotions.
Yeah.
Okay to be mad, not okay to hit. Let's stomp our feet instead. Coach tasks. Room feels too big. Let's just do the books first, break it down.
But this isn't just letting kids run wild, right? It's not permissive parenting.
Absolutely not. Boundaries are essential for kids. It's about setting those boundaries with empathy, using consequences that teach, not shame, understanding the why behind the behavior.
So instead of asking, what's wrong with my child? We ask,
What is my child experiencing right now?
okay, that's a powerful shift. Remembering they're just having a hard time, doing their best with the brain they've got today.
It's a practice. You won't nail it every time. Nobody does. It's about progress, not perfection.
So the invitation to you listening is embrace that progress. Each time you choose curiosity, choose connection, you're building something really important.
You really are. You're building their emotional toolkit for life.